Okay, Richie, here we are the day after. How are you feeling?
Obviously disappointed. It's not the way we wanted it to end, the same as last year, but it's obviously painful physically and mentally, but I guess it is what it is.
And yesterday morning before the stage, how were you feeling?
Oh, look, I think like everybody on every bus was, to some certain extent nervous, but it's not like we haven't done the cobbles before. I was prepared for what we were going to face, but I crashed before we got to the cobbles anyhow, so it's just a racing incident.
And it was in, I think, around the 7 kilometre mark. The breakaway had just gone away. Do you remember what happened, or were you just suddenly on the ground?
No, I mean, to be honest, I don't remember anything other than just being on the ground, and as a cyclist knows, the feeling of breaking your collarbone, you know what that's like, and it was confirmed by the first race doctor that came and saw me. Said to me, yeah, you've done your collarbone, you need to get in the ambulance. So it was a bit of a shock. I think it's sort of, then you realise all the hard work and stuff you've done to get to that point, and it's pretty overwhelming.
Have you had a chance yet to really, I guess, debrief and understand everything, or are you still,
it's obviously in hospital, it's, a lot of thoughts go through your head, but to be honest, I think once I get home and, I'm not in the race environment, that'll all sink in. But the good thing is I haven't done anything to my legs, so I'll be able to get on the bike within the next week and, at least turn the legs over on a home trainer. But it's going to be pretty disappointing to not be still in the Tour, fighting in the mountains.
You talk about all of the hard work that goes into preparing for the Tour de France. You prepare a year in advance really for this. How were you feeling at the beginning? And I know you can't, think how you're going to be in Paris, but you were ready to really give it a good go.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not just the sacrifices that I've made, or the sacrifice you make with your family. It's all the guys here who sacrifice their own race for you. It's the staff behind the scenes who are on the training camps as well. So it'd be selfish of me to only think of myself at the moment. But look, I think obviously to ride into Paris is something special, and not to do that the last 2 years, final year with BMC as well, it would have been nice to be able to do that.
And looking ahead now to the rest of the season, as you said, you're going to be able to go back on the home trainer within a week. You've got 4 more months of the season, so you really can look to bounce back. What are your ambitions for the rest of the year?
Yeah, look, I think the Vuelta is probably a realistic goal, and also the World Championships. It's nice to be motivated to still race. It's obviously so disappointing to be sat here with my arm in a purple sling. But there are some nice races to finish up the season.
You have a wife and a baby boy at home. Is that maybe the one silver lining of this all, that you get to go home now and see them?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It is a bit of a silver lining, I guess, that I can't be on nappy duty as well, which is also a very good thing.